Dr. Patrick M. Korwama, a session researcher and renowned educationist, on Thursday, the 1st of July 2021, thrilled students, staff, and the public at a well-attended public lecture delivered at the Great Hall of the Milton Margai College of Education and Technology, Goderich Campus in Freetown. The theme for the public lecture was the role of technical university in national development. In his opening statement, Dr. Korwama highlighted the need for short and engagement with student body and staff of the college, noting that science education is very important in the development of any nation and that a technical university is critical in improving productivity and enhancing efficiency for better participation in economic development, underscoring that many of the developing countries were able to achieve so much in science and technology because of their investment in technical fields of higher institutions of learning.
The first is information, communication, and technology should be the bedrock of universities of technology. Information, technology, and communication have become the panacea for modern industrial development, or the first industrial revolution, or the first industrial era. While ICT has been mainstream in universities of education, I think every university has an IT department or has a course in IT. As Accenture, that's the leading global engineering firm, puts it, a tectonic shift is underway which will facilitate product development, product design, engineering, manufacturing, and the supply chain are the next digital transformation frontier. To get it done, organizations need to transform the core operations of their businesses and build on technical backbone and thread that runs from their consumers all the way through their value chain and back. The fourth industrial revolution, of course, we have missed the first. Some of us were not there. We missed the second, we were not there. And the third has just passed by. Now we are going into the fourth industrial revolution, which is based on digital technologies, artificial intelligence, industrial robotics. These will provide solutions for the aging populations and the new, even for the new Africans that we are having today, our children and our great-grandchildren. So there are huge job opportunities in the area of the application and of course the development of IT in industry. Therefore, if we in Sierra Leone are to toe the lines of the industrialized countries and industrialize, or at least be part of the industrial value chain, then we must be preparing our youth for the fourth industrial generation. We have missed the first, the second, and the third industrial revolutions. But with the wealth of available knowledge, partnerships, technology, and the right policies and incentives, it is possible for us to live from.
It further pointed out that education for sustainable development covers different areas from elementary to university, pointing out that one of these areas is technical and vocational education and training, TVET, the type of education that emphasizes on the acquisitions and applications of skills, knowledge, and attitudes required for employment in a particular occupation in any field of social and economic activities.
It is indeed first necessary for us to understand what technical education is. Technical education before we know what technology, of course, is. Technical education is, as used in this lecture and as described by the London South Bank and Aston University in the UK is the development of skills and knowledge in a discipline in a manner which aligns it to a particular area of labor market and directly supports its practical applications. So if our education is not led or linked to an identified industry, to an identified job market, and that the products are not engaged in practical application of what they learned, then there's something missing with our technical education. Technical education, therefore, needs to be defined not solely by discipline, but also by the intent and the applied nature of its delivery. This approach can be referred to as vocational education, with technical education being a subset that is principally linked to technical or science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, commonly referred to as STEM. Technical education, therefore, needs to be defined in contrast to academic education.
The principal of the Milton Margai College of Education and Technology, Dr. Philip John Kanu, welcomed at the ceremony and introduced Dr. Patrick M. Korwama, while the question and answer sessions climaxed the well-attended event. For Star News in Freetown, I am Judge Elliot Sam reporting.